Okay, today's objective is to go over homework 4.2 practice A. After we're done going over this, we'll get 4.2 practice B. Okay, question 1. So copy the congruent triangles shown at the right, then label the vertices of your triangles so that triangle CPN is congruent to triangle BIY. Identify all pairs of congruent corresponding angles and corresponding sides. So for this one, you really didn't have to, for this one, you really didn't have to draw it again. All you would have to do is label it CPN, and then in the same order, BIY. So now we can say angle C is congruent to angle B, angle P is congruent to angle I, and angle N is congruent to angle Y. And we also have to do the sides. So it would be CP congruent to BI, my congruent sign, PN congruent to IY, and CN congruent to Y or BY. For number 2, triangle EFG is congruent to OPQ. So you can either look at it by the name of the triangles or at the actual figures. EF is the same as OP. So they're both the first two letters, so it's congruent to that. Angle P is congruent to angle F. They're both the second letter, plus they're both the points out here on the point. Angle G is congruent to angle Q. Now the measure of angle O, that would be the same as the measure of angle E. So it would be 110 degrees. And QO is equal to, it's congruent to GE, and GE is 7, so QO is equal to 7. And triangle GFE, now you just have to list them out in the same order. GFE is congruent to QPO. And that's the first 7 are done. This homework shouldn't take you very long. Write a congruence statement for any figures that can be proved congruent. Explain your reasoning. So for this one, 1 second here. So for this one, we have angle G congruent to angle M, E is congruent to Q, I is congruent to L, and then you have the sides all congruent. So GE is congruent to MQ, EI is congruent to QO, and IG is congruent to OM. So our congruent statement is going to be GEI, we'll put the triangle in front of it, is congruent to triangle MQO. And that's it. Look at number 9. Now we have RT congruent to XY. We have ZX congruent to RB. But in this case, we don't know anything about ZY and TB. And so we don't know if those sides are congruent, so we cannot write a congruent statement. Upcoming sections, you will learn about how you could say that that is true. But for now, we have to leave it as not true. Okay, number 10. KN is congruent to LM. NM is congruent to KL. We have this line LN. Now, since LN is in both triangles, the reflexive property says that it's got to be the same as itself. Now, if you look at all the angles, those are also congruent. So you can do triangle K, L, N. And now, since this had the three hoops with the three swirls in it, go back to this triangle. It also has the three swirls there. So it'll be triangle M, N, because we did L next, and it has two, N has two, and L. Number 11, we have three sides congruent, or three sides all with markings on them saying that they're congruent to three sides from this triangle. Now here we have this angle congruent to this one, and this angle congruent to this one. And inside here we have vertical angles. So angle E is congruent to angle E. So now we have three sides from this triangle congruent to three sides from this triangle, and three angles from this triangle congruent to three angles from this triangle. And so now we can write it out. So we'll say triangle D, E, G is congruent to, now you find whatever one has one loop on this triangle. Triangle H, E, F. And that's it. Okay, now it says find the value of y. So you know from the last section that triangles, the degrees of triangles add up to 180 degrees. Here we have a 90 and a 65, so that gives us 155. And so to find out what this third angle would be, you would just do 180 minus 155, which is going to give you 25. For number 13, we have 45 and 65. Well, now we know this 45 is congruent to this because of the marking. It has one loop. So that's 45. Then they have to add up to 180 degrees. So 65 plus 45 is 110. Now you do 180 minus 110. You get y degrees is 70. Number 14, the three hoops. We have two hoops, which is 55. Now the 5y is in this triangle, so let's translate this 55 into this angle here. It gives you 55 plus 70 plus 5y. 55 plus 70 is 125 plus 5y equals 180. Now you just subtract 125. You get 5y equals 55. Divide by 5. You get y equals 11. Number 15. Here we have the 2y plus 2 in the top. We have a 120. This 20 degrees is congruent to this angle here. So now you add it up. 140 plus 2y plus 2 equals 180 degrees. So it gives you 142 plus 2y equals 180. Subtract the 142 over. You get 2y equals 38. Then you divide by 2. You get y equals 19. That's it. Number 16, graph the triangle with vertices 2, 0. So that's D. 2, 4. That's E. And 6, 2. So we have this triangle here. It says then graph a triangle congruent to triangle DEF. So basically you're going to find the easiest way to do this is to start the same endpoint D, or we can even start the one below it. Now how far up does it travel? So we went up 4, so let's make it go down 4. So we'll say that this is G H. Now this went over 4 and up 2. So do the same thing. Go over 4 and up 2. That makes that I. So it's GHI. That's all you have to do. Okay, now you're going to have the opportunity to do practice B. A lot of the same style of questions, so if you don't understand something, come back and watch the lesson again. Don't forget, you can also always email me anytime you have a question.